Hey guys, so today I'm just gonna this another section of Australian birds is called the birds of the forest. So they're about up to maybe close to maybe close to about 29, but it's gonna be very hard. So it's gonna be really long one. So yep, we're gonna stick up to 31. So 15 and 31. So this means there's 16. So we up to this one, so the Rufous Fantail. The name Rufous Fantail comes from the fan-shaped tail. That's how they do that when they have breeding or mating season. Or they can actually fly with it. These ones are Eastern Yellow Robin. It's the smallest robin, and they known as the bark robin, creek robin, and yellow bob. You can see how the belly, that's how you get the name. The saint bowerbird. The bowerbird comes from then as a sainted bird because of a purple eye, because of the purple eyelid. So you didn't see it with this light, but you actually see it right on the center of the eye. This is a regent yellowbird, known as the regent bird or the Australian regent bird. And also, they can actually do most found in Eastern Australia. It is a cousin of any bowerbirds on the earth, on Australia, in Australia. Sorry. We have this is a tawny frogmouth. The name tawny frogmouth comes from the mouth of the bird. So when it opens wide, it opens like a frog. The mascot, known as the chestnut-faced owl, cave owl, or you can call it the Australian mascot, is a cousin of a barn owl. So, and you can see, this is how mascot looks like. The other bird right here is a barn owl. The barn owl, they have like a circular dish, so you can actually sense any prey items they found, and also they can actually flap their wings very silently. And also they found mostly around for all over continent except Antarctica. Grass owl is a cousin of a musk owl and known as the eastern grass owl because the name eastern grass owl comes from they live mostly around ground habitats or the tree habitats. So these are the birds looks like. You can't see if you like them. So the powerful owl, known as a great scrub owl or eagle owl. The reason why they call it eagle owl comes from the wings, because they have long wings of anything, of any animals. This is called a southern book. So it's a cousin of powerful owl and is the smallest member of the owl family in Australia. And this one right there is called a superb lyrebird. A lyrebird is a cousin of a peacock because of the way they bring out the feathers. That's what it looks like. The male owl is a cousin of a pigeon like outside, and also they found mostly around in cities, including anywhere in like rainforest or other, including home habitats. You can actually see it right there. It's similar to peacocks, so we good. So the bush turkey sometimes is a cousin of a moorhen in Australia. And also, the name bush turkey comes from because of a medium-sized turkey, known as a scrub turkey. The blue-winged kookaburra, known as the leech kookaburra or howling jackass and barking jackass. I'm not sure, this is a bit of a swear word on the end. I don't usually say swear words. No. The blue-winged kookaburra is found mostly in rainforest habitats. Never mind, just my phone. And also, the name blue-wing comes from the blue wings on the edge right there. And the laughing kookaburra is a cousin of any kookaburras in the world, and also known as the giant kingfisher, the great brown kingfisher, laughing jack, or Bushman clock. And also the name Black Kookaburra comes from the way they speak, and also they can actually communicate other kookaburras. They're very common around. Way up to good. The Rufous Whistler is the name Whistler comes from they communicate when they communicate to other birds. The Australian magpie are commonly found and commonly known, and they're dangerous to humans. And also the reason why they're dangerous because they're bike riding near to the nest. So bike riding is very dangerous when you got there. Make sure you have to wear a helmet. A sacred kingfisher is a cousin of the is known as a green kingfisher. The name green kingfisher comes from the green heads. The rainbow bee eater, the name rainbow bee eater comes from they eat bees, and also because of a color of the feather. The black-faced cuckoo shrike, it comes from they don't usually thorn like other shrikes and it's blue jays or gray jays, sulfur-winged summerbird, and cherry hawk. And also they're not like birds of prey. And the other one is white wagtail. The name comes from the long tail on the feather. You can actually see it, but that's the one. The common bronzewing comes from the name known as the forest bronzewing or bronzewing. The name comes from the brown feathers. You know, mostly they have different colors too. The sacred robin is a cousin. Scarlet robin is a cousin of other robins, and also is similar to miners. And also the scarlet robin comes from the red belly. We're nearly there, so we up to yes. There's about 2 more pages left. So the flame robin is similar to the sacred robin, and also they're known as a robin redbreast, the redbreast robin, a flame breast robin. I'm not going to read the whole information because it's too long. And they get the name flame breast or redbreast because of a red belly shape. The mistletoe bird, it comes from, they get known as a Australian flower picker. Some flowers can, some birds can pollinate. And also, they get the name mistletoe bird comes from the feathers and the red fur chest. The yellow belly sunbird. I'm just gonna tell you everything. So, known as the oval back sunbird, yellow breast sunbird, and also they get a name because of the yellow belly on it to the birds. And also they can actually you tell them a warning to if there's a flock of, like for example, flock of yellow belly sunbird, for example, if they saw danger, they start to communicate there's danger and they fly off. Last one. The striped parodility comes known as the eastern straighted, and there's a lot of names on it, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. And then the straighted paletot comes from because of the yellow part of the eyelash of the bird. The white plum honey eater, the name comes from they eat like the honey from the bees, and also there's not, that means if the bee comes by, they'll ignore the bees. If they do, they start to sting a bit. And you don't eat bees at all. The bell miner is a cousin of a noisy miner, and also they call the bellbird or bell miner. And also they get the name, the bellbird comes from the bill, including the chest of the bird. You can't actually see it well. The Western Spinbill, we're nearly there. The Western Spinbill is found mostly around Western Australia, south and Western Australia, and northern east of Mora, and Australian Range and Easel Bay. And also, they get the name spinebill comes from the curve of the bill, similar to our human spine. And that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave a comment down below. It was the longest video, so stay tuned. There will be another session of birds of air in open countries. So here we go. I'm just gonna get this intro done. So I'm Aaron Chung. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.